One just hatched this morning.
That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. So you just cut their teeth.
So that's not how we feed fish at Fowl Farm.
Hold on.
Wait, you're not a koi.
We're done.
Just do it like it's never been done before. Just do it like the moment is finally yours. Do it for you.
Welcome to living the Aquascape lifestyle. Welcome to Foul Farms. Eat your heart out, Mr. Miyagi. Look at how cute. Hey, there's Chris. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
It's so fun. The two pups screech you at the door, huh?
Oh yeah, the corgis are here, so when the Queen of England visits, she feels
Oh,
comfortable.
there you go. And speaking of the Queen of England, wait till you check out this place. So this is year 16 for you in here?
Yeah, time flies.
Let's get a quick tour. What an eclectic place. And Chris painted most of the paintings on the wall, right?
Probably all of them, correct.
Well, I noticed that when I first came in. Come over here. This is my favorite. You walk in right here. Now look at what we got. And Chris told me he's going to paint some koi up for me. On tiles, you said?
Old roof slate, antique roof slate. This is done on rice paper.
Wow, that is gorgeous. And then, Tony, look to your right there. That is the first time in my life. So that's a replica walrus skull.
Can't get the federal permits.
But look at all the skulls here.
I have a friend that does skulls. I get stuff from him all the time. The Gallinule chicks are right
Oh,
here.
check this out. Okay.
One just hatched this morning.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So these are baby swamp hens.
They're eating corn, I guess.
Yep, I really mix their diet up as much as I can at a young age. Corn is definitely part of it.
Where are we going? You're
So
the tour guide.
we'll walk this way. Kitchen frogs. I mean, everyone has frogs in their kitchen.
So Pac-Man frogs. How many do you have?
I don't know. I don't know. There's like randomly 15 throughout the house. One of my pet toucans, she's actually 31 years old.
Really?
Yep, old girl. Her name's Loopy. I'm not sure how long they can live, but that's an old bird in my opinion. She's still doing good. She doesn't move around as much as she used to. They're fruit eaters, but they'll eat lizards and baby birds and eggs and different things. And then there's a young pair of a different species. These are keel-billed toucans. They're almost at breeding age, and they're going to be moved this late spring into a cage with a nest box and all.
And how much does a baby toucan go for?
It varies anywhere from $4,000 to $10,000.
Okay. Well, that's a rare bird for you. All right, so we're feeding the monkeys. Is this every day?
Yeah, twice a day. But
Twice
this
a day?
is not just monkeys.
Okay, everything. So they pretty much clear out the grocery aisle, I would imagine. Look at this. I think the next pond is a new swan pond.
So that can go here. These are the swamp hens, those babies.
Oh, yeah.
Raccoon tried to kill them in their big enclosure, so I threw them in here real quick because they were being harassed.
I think I can do a better job than that, too. What the heck is that thing?
That is a red-handed tamarin.
A red-handed tamarin. There you go.
Cotton-top tamarin.
Look at these guys. So what are we feeding them here?
Mix of fruit and vegetables.
Okay.
It's mostly a plant-based diet.
What are these guys?
Those are baby Indian ringneck.
Beautiful.
They're Latino, which they're yellow. You can see in here, they're all the same species of bird.
Learning something new every day on my channel. What's this?
A rat.
Did you just capture him? Yeah. So he's eating stuff? So he'll be food for something, right?
Yeah, that's not the problem. The
Okay.
problem is some rats can carry a bacteria called Yersinia, basically the plague. The monkeys technically can catch it.
So you want to get rid of the rats.
The geese are here to eat every scrap that falls because I don't want the rats to have anything to eat. I don't poison because I have a lot of owls that come in and hawks. And I also have the raven and the crow. And I don't need birds and poisoned rats, so I trap them.
Okay. Should I grab one of those? He's ready. Guys. Wow, how many do you have?
8 or 9 of them.
And they breed, huh?
Oh yeah, breeding season's coming up.
These are the mean ones, though,
Here
aren't
comes the
they?
duck. Don't leave me out. It's like Noah's Ark here. It's incredible.
female right there has a baby on her back.
Oh, yeah.
You can go up to her. I don't know how well
yeah.
it'll go.
How old is the baby?
Like 3 days old.
3 days old?
Careful.
Oh, yeah, she's going to get
Rip
sharp.
your...
Still got it.
That's a pretty iguana.
That?
Yeah, you're looking like me.
That's from the last one. And then that's an alligator. It's fun to be the pond guy. Would you have done that, Tony?
No.
So do you breed these as well?
Yes, I do. Breeding season just ended.
So where are these from?
Australia.
And what are they called again?
Cape Barren Geese. So those will get big, but they're weird because the banana's red, inside is like bright yellowish, and they taste like an apple.
Really?
Yeah, those are the best bananas.
And these do great in wetlands too.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
The only problem, you got to use the short ones because they get huge.
Right, all those nutrients. Yeah.
I let the baby stay in with mom for 3 weeks. They need a nurse, get an immune system, it's all good. Past 3 weeks, they get into trouble. The other females steal them. I've had a lot of weird things happen. And if the baby's nursed from the mom for any length of time, it runs them down. They don't live as long. This is my least favorite thing in the world, to take a baby from its mom. But for the mom's health and for the baby, it's the best thing. It just doesn't work leaving them in. Here is the baby.
That might be the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh, it doesn't know where his mom is. Oh my goodness. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look at what we have over here.
Those are baby 1-month-old elongated tortoises, a species I really enjoy. They are a crepuscular species, which means they're active dawn and dusk mostly.
All right, let's go outside and see what you got out here. You haven't seen anything yet.
This is supposed to be a pool for humans, but you can see over past the alligator.
So they're wild.
No, they're mine, but they're not where they are supposed to be.
What do you think I could do with this pool? If you kind of know what I could do with this pool, put it in the comments below.
Yeah, and this is a future project.
All right, and here's the piece de resistance. How many of these do you have?
Around 25. So this species is tufted capuchin from Brazil. Her name is Scout. She's probably one of the more outgoing in the group. She just loves people. She's waiting for breakfast. Greg, show her your hand. She loves giving a manicure.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So how long have you kept capuchin monkeys?
Over 20 years.
Okay, so what should people know about capuchin monkeys? I know that they're long-lived.
35, 40 years,
Wow.
maybe a little longer.
So it's not a pet you take lightly.
No, it's not a pet, period. It's like having a kid.
Okay.
These are a full-time job. You can see everyone wants to groom me. They all have incredibly different personalities, just like people.
So which monkey is most like me in here?
Oh, he's back there. His name is Baboon.
Oh, interesting. Why do they do that when we come?
They don't know you.
Oh.
You are stranger danger.
Okay.
So they're the security system.
Hello. I heard it. Hello. Now what is this guy?
That's a hyacinth.
Wow. Hello. Hello. He's like talking to himself. Yeah? Yeah? Is it feeding time?
I think you said I love my job. That's what you just said.
I love my job. I love my job. I got such unique people.
So here's Jackie, and she has a 4-day-old baby on her back.
Oh. So they usually stay hanging out with their mom for a year because they have once-a-year babies.
The baby will be on the mom heavy for about 9 weeks.
And then running on
Then
its own.
running on its own and running back to nurse or when it's scared. But interacting with the group a lot more. In this species, the females flirt with the male that they like.
Uh-huh.
If they don't like the male, they won't breed with him. Often you'll see, like if we walk over to Bella, he'll bang the roof, he'll throw things, because what he's trying to show the females is, I'm a protector, you don't need to worry if I'm around. And the females entrusting him are like, you'll be a good father to my infant. So they've got it all figured out.
Very interesting. So why are these guys penned up and there's some free roaming?
If I had all these cranes loose, I don't think I would have an employee in their right mind who would come on the property.
Okay.
And when they pair bond and they're ready to breed, they will fight.
Sure.
But the crown cranes need their own space. The loose pair is very aggressive. I could only deal with one pair loose. this way. So an interesting thing with birds, what means hello to a bird and what means I'm gonna kill you is usually the same motion. That dance he'll do to his mate to say I love you, but he'll do it to someone he doesn't like to say I'm gonna whoop your butt if you come any closer.
I'll keep my distance. I'm letting him stand in between that African crown crane and me.
Oh no, he's coming for
Going
me.
after you.
No!
We're done. We're done. Go.
What did you ask him if they spit?
Yeah, and then he said he just cut their teeth.
There's a machine with a grinding plate that trims their teeth right at a certain length. And that's part of their care. You need to shave them about once a year and they need a tooth trim maybe every 2 years.
So what all do you have back here?
Turkeys, chickens, goats, alpacas, swans, cranes. There's actually a pair of macaws that live up in a high stand. And oh, there's a pair of emus also. Hey, Elmer.
That's Elmer, huh?
Yep, a Nigerian dwarf goat. They're all calling for Chris. He's coming down to feed.
All right, this is a little cool path. As soon as I saw this pond, I knew I was going to get along with this guy. You built this crocodile. You made this, huh?
Sure
Out of
did.
concrete.
Yep, concrete, lath, rebar, and stucco. And the teeth are floor nails.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wait, you're not a koi.
So how long has this koi pond been in here?
Maybe about 9 years ago.
That long?
9 years ago, but it was a duck pond, and over the years it filled 100% with mud. I, over the course of 8 months to a year, took all the mud out, and I'm talking a mountain.
We gotta wait for...
She's duetting with me.
Duetting.
They pair bond by singing to each other.
Okay.
So when I talk continuously, she's like, oh, you know.
He's talking to me.
Yeah.
So for the longest time, this was just kind of a gather-all for the ducks and the birds and
A
everything
muddy
else.
duck pond.
And what made you decide to turn it into a koi pond?
Because I'm a Pisces and I wanted to look at fish,
Yeah.
and I decided to take the plunge, and it was a lot of work. It took me about a year to do this.
Wow.
This isn't a pond dug in sand or dirt. This is scraped in rock.
Wow.
Great coral.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did the cement wall, the rock I got, you know, side of the road.
And then, is this your first project with Aquascape? Was this wetland filter?
First project. I was using milk crates.
And how different was it from the milk crates to the wetland with the snorkels?
Not even close. Phenomenal. I was brainstorming how to make a snorkel. So that's not how we feed fish at Fowl Farm.
Hold on. And if I get too close to Chris right now, this is what happens.
Now I give her the secret hand signal, like caw. Look at the lizard on the dragon, the basilisk.
The little guy.
Oh,
I can't
wow.
see him. I can't see him.
Red sits on that loop all the
Okay.
time.
So how long have you been working on this dragon?
I started the dragon several months ago, and then rainy season came, and I got flooded out. I couldn't deal with it.
So how did this whole thing get started, Chris?
I grew up north, was always outside as a kid, and then when winter came, I didn't want to do anything. You know, I was in my book. I painted and I did real well in school. I went to Cornell. I was exposed to a lot of neat situations where I could learn an amazing amount of information on animals, ecology, biology. When I graduated, I realized I don't want to be in the cold. So literally that fall, I came down here and I never left.
What were your first animals that you kept?
As a kid?
Yeah.
Just like the normal kid. Snakes, turtles, blah, blah, blah.
Normal kid.
But I also
normal kid.
raised-
Maybe not so much normal for today. Foulmouth Farm. How did you come up with that name?
I used to teach.
What'd you teach?
Ecology, biology, and when you're around children, you have to be very selective and careful about the word choice you use.
Amen.
I have a difficult time with that because remember, I'm not the only one with a potty mouth here. Parrots here have one too.
Oh, funny.
So I had to really try my darndest to be cautious with my
Because they would pick up what you were saying.
Yeah, so Foulmouth Farm was created specifically for my word choice.
So I know that when we were first going to do this, we weren't really sure about Aquascape on our first build.
That's not what I was worried
Okay.
about. I was concerned with having a bunch of people on my property. I just think, let's see how it goes. And it went fantastic. Everyone was in the group and in the retreat. They were incredibly polite, respectful, and they definitely had a sense of these are organic living things and we need to respect them, both plant and animal.
Well, you're dealing with contractors that obviously are in this industry industry, and they certainly respected this. I mean, it literally feels like I'm on Mr. Miyagi's property because you've been cultivating this for 16 years.
Correct. And there was really nothing here. You know, it becomes part of your rhythm and who you are. You end up with a foul-mouthed farm.
Hey, Chris, thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you so much.
I love my job.
And remember, live in the Aquascape lifestyle.
Amen.